Kilo India 7 Zulu Alpha Delta. This is Whiskey 5 Oscar Golf.
Whiskey 5 Oscar Golf. Kilo India 7 Zulu Alpha Delta. Check it in.
Yeah, okay. I've got you. KI7 Zulu Alpha Delta. John will get you on the list there. Good morning to you. W5OG.
Who was that last station, Dale? Was that KI7ZAD?
Affirmative, John. Yeah, Zulu Alpha Delta. Kilo India 7 Zulu Alpha Delta, I believe.
Roger, roger. WA6LJS, standing by.
WA6LJS, W5ABI.
Yeah, good morning, Joe. W5ABI. I'm only getting you on the SDRs right now, WA6LJS.
Yeah, same here, John. I'm copying Dale and Bob, but I got you on the SDR, so everything's fine. Thanks for the report. WA6LJS, W5ABI.
Roger, roger. WA6LJS, standing by.
K4YDB, W5OG. You copy this morning, Charlie? Yeah, morning. You're about 10 over. Of course, the antenna is pretty much toward you. Have you got the live stream up yet? Okay, I was just making sure you're here. Did you get the question okay? All right, appreciate it. W5OG, it'll be starting in a couple of minutes.
I missed the question. I guess I called in late.
W5ABI. Good signal this morning, Charlie. S9+.
Yeah, appreciate it. Thanks.
Yeah, we're going to start the net, and I'll give the question over the air here after we get the preamble, and the question will be up on the K4YDB live stream on YouTube as well. But I will repeat it here in just a couple of minutes. W5OG. Yep, thank you, Charlie. I see it there. You still got Bill's fine picture there, which is fine with me, by the way. Just leave it there, W5OG.
W5OG, what was that call sign to go on YouTube to get the question?
Yeah, it's Kilo 4 Yankee Delta Bravo, K4YDB. If you search for that in YouTube, you'll and then select live stream. You'll get the net in from Charlie's perspective there at his nice station, W5OG.
Okay, thanks. W5OG, Kilo India 7 Alpha Delta.
country. Time to start the Air Force's Flyers Club net. Good morning to all. This is W5OG. My name is Dale, and I will be net control for the Air Force's Flyers Club net this morning. This net meets on this frequency every day at this time of the year. At this time and every day of the year. Members of our group are active duty, retired, and veterans of the military air forces from all branches, including air crew, ground crew, air traffic controllers, support personnel, pretty much anyone involved with supporting the aviation mission of all of our armed forces. And we also very much like to welcome visitors. You can check into the net as you please. You do not have to have any military experience or aviation experience in order to take part in the net. The purpose of our group is to promote fellowship between those of us radio amateurs who devoted a portion of our lives supporting the missions of our armed forces, the aviation mission of our armed forces. This is a control net. Contact net control, please use the words contact, relay, info, or check-in. We also have a nice website you can find out all about us. The address for that would be airforcesflyersclub.org. I say again, airforcesflyersclub.org. You can also see us live on the YouTube video from Charlie, K4YDB's perspective. He has the question of the day scrolling there as well, so you don't have to write anything down. And let's see, what else? We are also using Echolink, the AFFC. We have a conference node under the conference tabs of Echolink. You can find it under Alpha Foxtrot Charlie, AFFC. Let's see, what else? I guess that's about it. And again, my name is Dale, Delta Alpha Lima Echo. My call is Whiskey 5 Oscar Golf. I'm currently operating my station remotely. I'm physically located in Branson, Missouri, at a nice RV park, and I'm sitting in my motorhome, operating my station, which is located in East Texas, about 100 miles east of Dallas, small town of Mineola, Texas. All right, so that's enough of the preamble. Let me give you who's on so far on the NetLogger list, and then we'll have take over-the-air check-ins. Let me just get this full screen so I can just get it right off of. That didn't work. Just a minute. Okay, now I can see it a bit better. So far on the list this morning, I got the following stations, and I'm getting them right off of NetLogger. That's what we use primarily for the list, and we'll go through that list in initial time, take additional check-ins, come back around for a 73 round if time permits. We do have to be off of here in about an hour and a half. So far this morning, I've got Don, K0ZNC. He'll be brought in by K1BOB from Echolink. And I've got Carl, KF7GJO is a short timer. We'll get you right away here, Carl. And I've got Cliff, W5PIX, and K4YES. Was there? I think that's all of the short timers. I hope that's right. Anyway, next would be Tom, K4YES. Then I've got Lee in Arlington, Texas, November 5 Bravo Echo. And my younger brother Brian, WB5DRI. Good signal from San Antonio, as always, into the SDR there, Brian. And let's see, got John, WA6LJS. John is doing NetLogger duties this morning. Thank you for that, John. Do appreciate that very much, riding herd on NetLogger. That really helps out. Got Joe, W5ABI, which I heard you flying there this morning, Joe, from Las Cruces, New Mexico. And I've got Bob, our commander, K1BOB. And as I mentioned, Charlie, K4YDB, doing the live stream for us on YouTube. I've got Captain Bill, W2WLD. Good morning, Bill. And I've got Jim, W6WAY on Corona. And Ray in Whiskey Bravo to Juliet Oscar. Ray is in Petersburg, New Jersey there. And I've got the Professor Bob, NX6RG, and Kilo India 7 Zulu Alpha Delta. And I think that's William, maybe Bill, I'm not sure. We'll leave it as William for now. And let's see, I've got Chris, KS5KY, I think he's receive only. Good morning to you, Chris, if you're listening. And last on the list is W7HAN out in Peoria, Arizona. John, good morning to you. All right, are there any others that would like to check in that I don't have so far on the list? You can check in over the air now. W5OG, call now. Did I miss a letter? The Whiskey 6 Juliet Zulu, is that correct? In your mobile? Go ahead, W5OG.
Papa Tango Echo.
Well, I think I still missed the first letter. W6, give me your suffix again, if you would. Over. Mike Juliet Zulu. Is that correct in your mobile, right? Give me your name and QTH. Over. All right, James in Knoxville. We'll get you right away since you're mobile. Thanks for joining us on the net this morning. Any other? See, I did hear KG5PTE. Was that you, James? W5OG? James, are you there? KG5PTE?
That is correct. You had two Jameses double with you. Dale, KG5PT.
Okay, we got you, James. You're on the list, so no problem.
Affirmative.
Also, John, put W6 Mike Juliet Zulu on there if you wouldn't mind. He's mobile. All right, any other check-ins? Call now, W5OG. Okay, hearing none, let's go out to John, WA6LJS. Put a call out from the West Coast if you would, W5OG.
Wilco, this is WA6LJS relaying for net control. We're looking for check-ins, either members or guests. Please call now. All's quiet out west. Back to you, Dale. All's quiet out west. Back to you, Dale.
Yeah, okay, there it is. Having trouble finding my foot switch. I apologize for that. Thank you, John. Let's see, there was a Kilo Echo 0. Call again if you would, W5OG. All right, fine. What was your name? Yeah, fine, Bob. That's a Kilo Echo 0 Alpha Hotel Mike. He's portable at about 11,000 feet in the mountains of Colorado there. We've got you on the list. I'll try to remember to get you early in the net there since you're a portable operation. Let's see. I think that's it. Let's go. Let's try the East Coast here. Bill, W2WLD, put a call out if you would, W5OG.
Certainly. This is W2WLD, upstate New York. Relaying for net control for the Air Force's Flyers Club. We're taking check-ins, members or guests. Please call now. Now, all quiet, Dale.
Okay, thank you, Bill. I guess that's pretty much a quorum this morning. All right, let me get the question. And I wanted to, I ran across this the other day, and I jotted it down. I didn't have time to really make it into a difficult question, but perhaps it'll bring up something that would be worth remembering and discussing, I guess. And I'm sure there are many of you on the frequency that know far more about this than I do, but I don't mind, making my ignorance apparent to everyone. I've done it quite often. Anyway, here is the question for the day. If I can just pull it up on my phone here just a minute, since I don't have a printer with me. Let's see here. How can I do this? There we go. All right. This has to do with the Operation Secret Squirrel. And I don't know how many are familiar with this, but perhaps more of us will be familiar after this morning. The question is, which of the following statements concerning Operation Secret Squirrel is incorrect? And no, I didn't put anything in here about Bullwinkle the moose. So there will be no answers concerning Bullwinkle. But it has to do with Operation Secret Squirrel. Which one of the statements, which one or more, it just said, the question is, which of the following statements is incorrect? Answer A is, it was flown against high-priority Iraqi targets at the start of Operation Desert Storm. It was flown against high-priority Iraqi targets at the start of Operation Desert Storm. That's answer alpha. Bravo. It was also known as Operation Senior Surprise. It was also known as Operation Senior Surprise. That's Bravo. Answer Charlie. It was flown by 7 B-52s from Barksdale Air Force Base, Louisiana. It was flown by 7 B-52 aircraft from Barksdale Air Force Base, Louisiana. Answer Delta. It was a 14,000-mile, 35-hour mission, the longest combat mission ever flown. Answer Delta. It was a 14,000-mile, 35-hour mission, the longest combat mission ever flown. Answer Echo. It was also known as Operation El Dorado Canyon, also known as Operation El Dorado Canyon. So that's the question of the day. Like it or not, we're going to go with it. Let's go to Don, K0ZNC. Don has to get out of here early, then we'll get Carl. K0ZNC, and he's going to be brought in by Bob, K1BOB. Go ahead, Bob, W5OG.
Okay, Dale. K1BOB here, and Don, go ahead. You're up, sir.
Everyone, thank you much for getting me on there. Dale, do appreciate it. And Bob, thank you for simulcasting me. Things work pretty good for your station. I really do appreciate the help from everyone who's trying to help me out there. It's great to have a bunch of guys that help out that way. I'm going to do this relative to the question. I don't really know. I tell you what, they all sound good to me, so just put me down for all true. Don't have any other comments to make about it because I know nothing about it at all. Let's see, I've got to get out of here. Got an appointment with the VA down in Denver Golden VA clinic. So I'm going to have to be on the road here. I will not be here for the 73 round. So I'll just pass along my 73s to everyone when I close down here. Let's see, I forgot what the temperature was right now, but I think it's probably right around 68 degrees. And I think the high today is going to be in the mid-70s or thereabouts. I really haven't looked. It's probably going to be a dry day. That's usually what the weatherman's been saying here the last 2 days. Well, with that, we'll turn it up to you, Dale. Hope you're having a safe trip, and I hope you're enjoying France. discussion I had with you yesterday, reminiscing about my wife and my days at Francis, since we were there several times. We really enjoyed it. With that, I will transmit to you Dale W5OG via K1BOB, 73 stall, and let's see, today's Thursday. I should be able to make it tomorrow. Have a great one, everyone. 73 K0ZNC.
K1BOB, back to net.
Okay, fine. Solid copy there, Don. Mighty fine. Good simulcast there, Bob. Thank you for that. You think all are true. Well, anyway, have a good day with the VA doctors there, Don, and we'll see you tomorrow, perhaps. Let's go to Carl, KF7GJO and Sparks. I hope you're hearing me better than I'm hearing you there, Carl. I'll try my best. KF7GJO, go ahead, W5OG.
Okay, Dale. Now, hey, I'm hearing it just fine over Utah. No problems there. I don't think I'm hearing anybody over the wireless, though. It's another one of those mornings. Things happen. Yeah, I got to take off here in just a minute, go see Doc Feelgood, get the stitches taken out of about 3,000 stitches taken out of my arm, where they took off a squamous cell carcinoma here a couple weeks ago. Yeah. If you know what a big, can't think of it right now, a shellfish, darn it, slipped the tip of my tongue. This thing was huge, and boy, they cut on me for doggone near 8 hours when they took it off. 2 skin grafts, and oh boy, the only thing, you look at it, and my response is, you should have seen what the other guy looked like. Okay, on to the question. Boy, you have got me. If there was ever one where I was going to say, well, let's cheat, this would be the one, because I'll tell you what, I just don't know what that one is, but you've got 2 answers that are similar, where you say it was known as Operation Senior Surprise, and it was also known as Operation El Dorado Canyon. And El Dorado Canyon is ringing a bell deep within the gray matter there. So I'm going to throw out a guess, a wild-ass guess of Bravo. And I think the false answer is it was known as Operation Senior Surprise. So, hey, I probably got it wrong. It was something else, but I'll throw in my ante and take my chances. So, okay, I'm going to give my 73s now, buddy, and y'all have a fantastic day. We'll try this again tomorrow, which will be Martini Day. So, 55OG KF7, VDO, 73.
Okay, Carl, mighty fine. Yeah, I was able to hear you locally better than on the SDR, even though the antenna at home is not toward you, unfortunately. I have high line noise there. That is a situation that they're working on apparently, but so far unsuccessful in clearing up my noise. But anyway, thank you for being there, Carl, and have a pleasant day there in Sparks, Nevada. I'm sure you will. And I got your answer as Bravo. You think that something called Operation Senior Surprise would not be the correct one. All right, we got that down. Let's try Cliff in the Mobile. Let's see. No, wait a minute. Hold on a second. Let me go back here. Yeah, I can't tell. Is it Debbie is? Hold on. Who is the W6 Mike Juliet Zulu? Is that James? If you're still with us, James, go ahead. You're up. W6 Mike Juliet Zulu. You're up for the net. Good morning. W5OG. I don't hear him. Anybody hear Mike from, I think he's in Knoxville. W6 Mike Juliet Zulu, are you there, W502? Okay, well, put him down as not, I didn't hear anything. So let's go on to, and he was pretty strong here before, so I think we're safe to continue. W5PIX in the Mobile, you want to try it again, Cliff? Let's see if you got your problem with the RF there cleared up. Go ahead, W5PIX Mobile, W5OG.
W5PIX, you're up, Cliff. WA6LJS. Nothing heard. He was pretty strong, even though he was distorted this morning, Dale.
Yeah, I heard him well on the SDR, and I don't hear him now, so I guess he's maybe working on the problem. I hope that hope he gets that cleared up and he can join us in the 73 round there. Let's go to the other visitor. We've got it's KF0 Alpha Hotel Mike. Bob, if you're there, you're still up for you're up for the net. Go ahead, W5OG. Well, not there, and he was pretty strong before. How about Tom, K4YES? Tom, your turn. Good morning to you, W5OG. Yeah, solid copy, Tom. I'm not having any difficulty hearing you. You have a good signal with me, both on the SDR and in my home station there. And you think Bravo is the incorrect one, so we've got that down all okay. Well, let's go to Lee. I hope you're hearing me on the SDR there, Lee. I know I'm not real strong out there. I've got the antenna the other direction. If you're on SDR 2, I might be better on Lumpkin. I'm not sure. I have not brought up Lumpkin this morning. Go ahead, Lee. You're up. N5 Bravo Echo W5OG.
W5OG N5BE. Good morning, Dale. Well, I'm working split. I've got the antenna pointed at Utah. I'm monitoring Georgia, Lumpkin, and I got my radio on 290. So I'm split three ways here. Boy, I have to tell you a story about that night. Actually, the day preceding the event of that day, I was out for a walk on the flight line at General Dynamics, and I noticed the B-52s from Carswell were very active, and they were flying with stores on the pylons. They had ALCMs, and I said, what's up with that? And I forgot about it. And later in the day, I was getting ready to go home, and a friend who knew somebody, I'll just leave it at that, said, it's on for tonight. So, we heard this all the time. So I said, yeah, okay, thanks. So I get home, and I get an email from my sister in New Hampshire, and she says, I know you know things. What is going on? When are they going to start this? And all I told her was, I think you need to be watching the news tonight. And that's all I said. And sure enough, it got kicked off that night. So, sometimes you're lucky. So, yeah, on this question, Dale, I'm going with Echo. Echo's false, incorrect. Different country, different aircraft, different. Bet you B.O.B. knows all about this. So, I'm going with Echo, Dale. And yeah, I can't hear you locally or anybody else near me, but SDRs are working. W5OG N5BE.
Okay, fine. Finally, thank goodness for the SDRs again. It would be very difficult to have a net without the use of these SDRs. I don't know how we used to do it. Somehow or another, we survived. All right, got your answer as Echo, and we'll be able to talk about it here at the end of the list. And I look forward to hearing anything else that you might have to say about that mission. Brian, WB5DRI, let's go down to San Antonio. My younger brother there. Go ahead, Brian, you're up, W5OG.
Okay, Dale, W5OG and the net. This is WB5DRI down here in San Antonio. Good morning again, Dale, and good morning to all the flyers and to the net. We had a great day here in San Antonio yesterday. We had a big rain event, and we were really thankful for it. We needed the rain, and we may get some more today. I'm not sure about that, but it could happen. But yesterday was sure nice, very nice, slow, just continuous rain for a lot of the day, so it was great. Anyway, great question there, Dale. I had Echo down on my paper before Lee came up there, but he's exactly right. I think El Dorado Canyon was a long mission, but not as long as the B-52 mission. But it was a mission, I think, out of Britain of F-111s against Gaddafi in Libya. And it was a different time, different country, as Lee said there. So I'm going to go with Echo. El Dorado Canyon is a completely different operation, not the B-52s against Iraq. So anyway, hope everybody is having a good day and pretty good conditions on the band here this morning. And I'll stick around to the bottom. Thanks for getting me in there this morning, Dale. Back to you, W5OG, WB5DRI. Back to that. Good morning, everybody.
Yeah, fine, Brian. Good signal down the SDR as always. That oak tree really, you miss a lot of RF there. So, anyway, good on you there, Brian. You got the answer. Well, your answer is Echo. We'll see how that comes out. And let's see what else. Oh, the rain. Yeah, it's dry. We haven't had any rain now for about a week and a half, I think, at home. Of course, we're still under flood watch down there. It hasn't dried up yet, but we've had so much rain. But we did not get any associated with yours that you had yesterday. But I know that you all down there need it much more than we do there in northeast Texas. Anyway, mighty fine, Brian, and we'll move along. Let's go to Joe in Las Cruces, W5ABI. You're up, W5OG.
Yeah, W5OG and the Flyers, W5ABI. Good signal this morning, Dale. Copy. It was kind of an overcast day. We had what they call a boom here last night where we had 70-mile-an-hour gusts coming from everywhere. And the that's good, all of it was still there. So it was still blowing when we went to sleep. So anyhow, it's going to work out. What I want, can you repeat answer B again for me, please? Over.
Yeah, Bravo is, let me see, I'll have to wait till it scrolls up here just to get the correct words, but it's, let me see. Okay, answer Bravo. It was also known as Operation Senior Surprise. Operation Senior Surprise. Did you get that, Joe?
Yeah, right. Okay, with that said, Dale, I'm going to go with Echo, and I think El Dorado Canyon was another operation. So I'm going to go with Echo on that, and we'll be here at the bottom. W5OG, W5ABI.
All righty, fine, Joe. That's your answer is Echo. All right, let's see. Let's go to John, WA6LJS. Good morning again, John. Thanks for the help this morning, W5OG.
Okay, real good, Dale. W5OG, this is WA6LJS. Good morning to the net. Well, I'm hearing everybody locally, some stronger than others, but I think the band is picking up a little bit. You're a good 5 to 10 over right now, over 9 there, Dale. Well, let's see, it's 60 degrees here, and we had heavy marine front this morning, but it burned right through. By the time the net started, I was having clear blue skies and plenty of sunshine. So it's going to be a nice day today. Let's see, answer to the question. Well, I think Secret Squirrel, what you mentioned, was called, and then you said Bravo is Singer Surprise and Echo's El Dorado Canyon. I don't think they would have three different names for one operation. They probably could have 2, but that seems a little odd. So I would think that either Bravo or Echo is false, and I'm not sure which one, but I'm going to follow the lemmings and put me down for Echo. There's a pretty strong lemming line started, so I think El Dorado Canyon is a false answer there. The other answers seem possible. I think I do remember something being a little bit involved with B-52s when I started out. I think I remember 52s, so the stuff about B-52s is absolutely correct. So back to you, Dale, and I'll be here to the bottom. W5OG, WA6LJS.
Okay, fine, John. Got your answer there and good logic, so mighty fine. Let's move along to Commander Bob there, K4YDB. I didn't want you to have to exercise too many of your brain cells this morning there, Bob. So, over to you, K4YDB, W5OG.
K4YDB. Oh, yes, you did. You wanted me to exercise. Finding some treachery in here, Dale. I got a completely different answer. I was brought up on bombing, and I know about suppression of enemy air defense is the first thing you do. And I think A is false. It was not the start of the war. It was well into the war when they flew Operation whatever, Rocky and Bullwinkle there, Flying Squirrel. And it was not against high threat targets. At least I consider enemy air defenses high priority targets at the beginning of the war, and that's exactly what we did. In fact, my boss, the 1-star at headquarters IG, went and determined how they were going to do that first day, the first night, when they took out most all the threats there around Baghdad. So anyway, I think A is false. Was not the start of the war by any means, and the targets, I think, I want to say they were power plants and telephone switching stations, so not exactly high priority. I think the B-52s wanted to test their GPS-guided cruise missiles more than anything else. So anyway, A is false, B is true. Yeah, I'm sure that's true. If we're talking about the same mission, so Charlie is true also. Flown by 7 B-52s. Yeah, I think it was Barksdale. Now, Delta is false. I think since then we flew a B-2, far longer, much far longer, 1 B-2, unless I missed something on the wording here. It flew to Afghanistan from Altus, I think. And I remember that. That was the longest mission ever. It was substantially longer than Flying Squirrel there. And, of course, Echo was false. Most of you guys got it right because I've talked about it so many times. The Gaddafi raid there was Operation El Dorado Canyon. That was less than 12 hours, actually, a little less than 12 hours. And so answer Echo is false. So Alpha false, Delta false, and Echo false. A, D, and E false. Back to you, Dale. Great question, though. K4YDB.
Okay, Bob. Well, I tried to make it easy for you, but you still exercised a lot of those gray matter there. Anyway, thank you for that, Bob. All right, let's go to Charlie, K4YDB. Good morning, Charlie. You're up, W5OG.
W5OG, K4YDB. Good morning, Dale. Morning to all the flyers out there. I hope everybody's having a nice day. Right now, it's currently 85 degrees here. I'm supposed to get up into the low 90s again today. Humidity is only about 57%, so that's not too awful bad. I went out for my walk this morning. It was just a little bit muggy, a little bit warm, but it was okay. I've been battling a groundhog. I got a groundhog in my backyard that turned up a couple of days ago. Trying to keep it at bay because of my dog. You know, my dog, he's a lot faster than that groundhog is. I can tell you that. But they got a trapper supposed to be coming out to see if they can trap that thing and get it out of my backyard. I think what the deal is, you know, about a quarter of a mile from here, they're putting in a water park. The county is, Bartow County is, a big water park beside the new park they just built over there. And they're using dynamite to blow the rock out of the ground, the big boulders out of the ground. And you don't know it's coming until it comes. And I tell you what, they're pretty loud sometimes. I think that's what's disturbing all the stuff in the backyard. So I'm gonna have to deal with it until they get this pipe in the ground. But it is what it is. Let's see. As far as the question goes, well, I had to sit there and listen to what the commander said, and he seemed to be very adamant about his answers. So I guess I'm just going to follow along in line with him. Alpha, Delta, and Echo. W5OG, K4YDB. I'm back to net.
Check in.
Okay, fine, Charlie. And boy, you're just very strong with me here locally, and also, of course, on the SDR. And I'm only listening to SDR2 to make it simple, since I've only got my one little laptop here. So I have to keep everything as simple as possible. Let's see, you got your answers there, same as the commander. Let's go to Captain Bill. I'm sure you can straighten this whole thing out there, Bill, for us. W2WLD, good morning. You're up, W5OG.
Check in. Okay, check in. Stand by. There's a check in, Dale. Okay, well, let's see. Good morning, everybody. Propagation not too bad today. It's got another warm day today. We're in a warm heat wave, I guess. It'll hit 95, but then it stops tomorrow. It goes back down into the 80s, where it ought to be. And Charlie, I don't want to hear about groundhogs. I had a running battle with groundhogs that wanted to live under my porch. Got a have-a-heart trap, and ended up trapping 9 of them before I finally gave up. I would transport them away, and knew that they weren't the same ones coming back, but they are quite prolific. Not as bad as rabbits, I guess, but I finally had to get somebody come in and block the back porch so they couldn't get in. Now they're living under my shed, I guess. Okay, the question. Well, Dale, I don't know, but you said which is false, not which are false. So I would think that you intended to have one that was false. So I'm going to go with Echo, please. W5OG, W2WLD, and you might check for the check-in, Dale. Over.
All right, Bill, mighty fine. Got your answer there and comments. And, yeah, let's see who the check-in is. Who's the check-in? Go ahead, W5OG.
W5OG, KJ5BWB. I'm on the net logger list, so thank you, Bill. And
well, I'm not hearing anybody. Anybody hear the check-in?
Yeah, it's Willie.
He's on the net logger. Okay, yeah, fine, Willie. I've got you there. I see that now. And I had turned down the SDR since Charlie was so strong there, and I wanted to get the volume turned down, and I didn't hear you there, Willie. So anyway, good morning to you. We got you on the list. All right, I got your answers, Echo. Let's go to Jim and Corona. I hope I can hear you there, Jim. W6WAY. You're up, W5OG.
Dale, thank you for running the net. Let's see, it's 66 degrees. Today, the sky is clear. It should be a beautiful day. On the question, I do have the Charlie station. I'm behind me here.
with the SDR number 2. And I got my info here. Anyway, Echo also. Anyway, thanks for running the net. W5OG, this is W6LA1.
Okay, mighty fine there, Jim. I did hear you well, with no problem, both on my local and on the SDR. So that's good, good deal. And you think Echo is the incorrect, or one of the incorrect ones, perhaps? I don't know. All right, we'll talk about it here just shortly. Let's go to the professor. Oh, wait a minute. I got hold on there, Bob, just a minute. Let's go to Ray, WB2JJO. Sorry, Ray, I didn't mean to skip over you. Go ahead, Ray. You're up, W5OG.
Check in.
All right, Ray, mighty fine. Alpha, Delta, and Echo there, along with the commander. All right, let's go to Bob, NX6RG. Good morning, Bob. You're up, W5OG.
Info.
Dale, W5OG. This is NX6RG. Well, good morning to all the flyers. Beautiful day here in Northern California. Interesting question, but I'm going to go with answer Echo. Just answer Echo is the false one. One of my good friends, when I was a reservist, had gotten an air medal for participating in El Dorado Canyon. So, yeah, as Lee said, different. But I think A, B, C, and D are true. So we'll go with that. I've got to be one and done. Schroeder's waiting patiently for his walk here, so I'll listen for the answer, and then we got to go take him for his walk. W5OG, NX6RG.
Okay, Bob, mighty fine. And yeah, 7-3, you have a good walk. I heard he walked Rusty this morning, so he's in tip-top shape there and happy. He's a happy camper along with the rest of us here in the coach. So, all right, Bob, got your answer and comments all understood. Somebody had info there. Was that you, Charlie? What was the info? Over.
Yeah, I heard Cliff back in there again.
Oh, okay, good. Let's see if we can bring Cliff in. Let me get my SDR turned up. W5PIX in the Mobile. Go ahead, Cliff. W5OG.
W5OG, W5PIX. I have no clue what happened there. What was happening to the radio or my transmitter, anyways, or the area I was in, because what you was hearing from me, I was hearing the same thing on the other end. So I don't know what was going on where I was at. But I was down there around the Petro there in the southern southeast side of San Antonio. I have no clue on the answer or the question there, but I just wanted to get in there and let everybody know we are here. And riding up I-35, got to go pick up a load here in New Braunfels and take it up there either to the yard or go to Plano. We don't know yet. But anyways, back to you, Dale. Thanks for running that. We're riding along. This is W5PIX.
Okay, fine, Cliff. We got you there. And I got your check-in. I think is that you, Jack? K4CAX? You need to be a short timer, Jack? Okay, we got you on the bottom there. And okay, Cliff, you weren't very strong about an S4 with me on the SDR is all. But I was able to hear most of that, I think. All right, let's move along. Let's go to next on the list would be KI7 Zulu Alpha Delta. And let's see, KI7ZAD is, that's Bill in Parowan, Utah, if I have it correct. And I think you've checked in with us before. KI7 Zulu Alpha Delta, go ahead, you're up, W5OG.
Today, later on today. Anyway, everything's fine up here, and I'm going to go with the incorrect answer is E, Echo. That's my list off, and I think Echo is the incorrect answer for the question the other day. Back to W5OG.
Okay, you prefer Bill or William? Over. I'm sorry, repeat that?
I go by Bill.
I thought it was Bill there. All right, thank you, Bill, and I'm hearing you locally there. Not real strong, but better locally than even on the SDR, I think. All right, let's move along. The next would be Chris, and he is listening only, I believe, there this morning. That's KS5KY. Good morning to you, Chris. And let's go to John, W7AJN in Peoria. You're up, John. Good morning, W5OG.
W5OG, W7AJN. Good morning, Dale, and good morning to all the flyers out there. It is another beautiful day in paradise here in Peoria, Arizona, where it is 90 degrees right now. Going up to 111. 111 today with 21% humidity. So inside the course is called for. Both girls are doing well. No health problems here. Let's see. On your question, Dale, I'm going to have to go with Delta and Echo as both. Delta is a 35-hour mission. I think there was a 40-hour mission sometime after that. And that was shown by a B2, I think. Anyway, El Dorado Canyon is obviously false. A lot of us know that. So Delta and Echo are false answers. The other three are true. So W7AJN, I'll make this a one and done since I'm so close to the bottom. And I'll get my turn three to all the flyers out there. Make it a wonderful day. You're in charge of it. W5OG, W7AJN.
Okay. All right, John, mighty fine. Well, glad that the ladies there are doing well in your family. That's good news indeed. All right, let's see. Let's go to James, KG5PTE. Good morning, James. What's going on? W5OG.
W5OG in the group, Kilo Golf 5 Papa Tango Echo here. Well, I got my cat here. She's sitting up here on the desk with me right here next to the maestro, and she likes to watch the all the stuff moving on the radio. Dale, I think I'm going to go with Echo for the answer. Let me see. I saw that about Barksdale Air Force Base, and I remember hearing about that one. So I know that one would be true. So you're looking for the false answer. So Echo is my guess. Just playing radio here. Going to go out and have some food with a couple of hams this afternoon at Golden Corral. We're going to go have some lunch or some dinner this evening at Golden Corral. And other than that, I'm just going to be working on a computer trying to get it restored for field day. With that, I'll turn it back to you, Dale. Hope you're hearing me okay on the SDR. I am on the Flex. I am using the Maestro. And I am on the Alpha Delta antenna. Anyway, that's my answer, and I'm sticking to it. And I'll turn it back to you, sir. W5OG in the group, KT5PTE.
Okay, James. Yeah, I'm on using the Maestro also, of course, with my also my little laptop to switch between all the other stuff that's going on that enables me to conduct a net, such as it is. I still feel like I'm somewhat handicapped by not being at home. But the biggest problem, the biggest issue I have is that line noise situation, and I cannot get away from that. And it's difficult to run the net without being able to have a local receiver. But anyway, we'll muddle through some way or another. So glad to have you with us this morning, James, and good luck on the field day if we don't get a chance to talk. Well, I'm sure we'll talk to you before the weekend there. All right, let's go to, let's see, next on the list is Kilo India 4. Is it Foxtrot Sierra Zulu, I believe. KI4FSZ. You're up, W5OG.
We're here. We hear you fine, no problem. We just posted some of our information. I got 300 of flight hours, HH-3As, and the C-130 during the Mariel boat lift. That was a long time ago, 1980 to roughly 1982. So, that's my story. I basically just listened to get the education from the questions and stuff, because that's very interesting. Go ahead.
Yeah, okay. Is it Jeff? Is that do I have your name correct, over?
Yeah, the name that's on the net logger is correct. Kilo India 4, Foxtrot Sugar Zulu. Coast Guard 78 to 82.
Oh my goodness, a Coastie. Well, you need to join us. We would love to have you become a member there if you'd be so inclined. And I don't think we have any current Coast Guard members, but so you flew the HH-3 in the 80s. I flew the HH-3 in Vietnam in 70 and 71, and so I'm also an HH-3, an ex-HH-3 driver there. I was in the Jollies there at Da Nang. And we had a couple of Coasties there as exchange guys and we really enjoyed their being a part of our squadron. So anyway, glad to have you check in, Jeff. Any other comments? Is this your first time to check into the net, over?
I've probably been here half a dozen times before. Let's just check in briefly, but I like the answers to the question. And I got a friend over here, W4CBJ. I think he's like member 127. He's like 94 years old. He's a neighbor.
Oh yeah, well, mighty fine. I don't. He's not real active with us, but I remember seeing his call on the list there. But check out our website, Jeff. It's airforcesflyersclub.org, and there is an online application there. Glad that you could check in with us. It's good to make your acquaintance, and mighty fine, Jeff. We'll move along now, but we'll come back to you in the 73 round here just shortly. Kilo Lima 1 Yankee. Rod, you're up for the net. Good morning there in El Paso. W5OG.
he's only receive only.
Oh, yeah, I see that now, John. I've got, it's too small on my screen. I can't, I'm having difficulty here reading everything that's on that logger, unfortunately. All right, thank you for that. Well, good morning to you, Rod, if you're just listening, and we're glad to have you join us this morning. All right, let's go to Willie, KJ5BWB. You're up, Willie. Good morning, W5OG.
W5OG. Oh, there you go. Had to cut my SDR down. W5OG in the group from KJ5BWB. It looks like I'm making number 4 pretty well, so that's nice. But yeah, I got in here a little bit late, so I missed the question. So I'm just going to say echo. It seems even the multi-part answers have echo in them. So yep, put me down for echo, please. But other than that, not a lot. I am getting excited about field day. I have a hammock and a sleeping bag that I'm taking with me. I don't really plan on using. Hopefully we're going to be from 1300 Saturday to, I guess 1300 Sunday. So it's going to be a good stretch of just grabbing points. I'm getting excited. I'm definitely getting excited. James, I know you are too. So anyways, that being said, good morning, everyone. I'll be here for the 7-3 round and probably make Echo Link today. But I'll send it back to you, Dale. W5OG in the group, KJ5BWB.
Okay, Willie, mighty fine. Yeah, I know you guys are getting all ready for the field day, and that's a big event with your club, and I think that's just great there. And best wishes and good luck for it. All right, let's go to Jack, KM4CAX. Good morning, you're Captain. You're up, W5OG. Okay, Jack, mighty fine. Got your answer there. All right, and I apologize right at the start here because I've been hampered in this. I think normally I can operate remotely, and there's no trouble with the radios. So I'm not complaining about that, but it is a little bit difficult to do everything here in my remote location as compared to at least the home station. But I tried to make the question and answers as simple as possible. And, and unfortunately, I'm sure that the commander is right. So I'm going to give the question and my answers, and then we'll talk about it. All right, the question of the day was very simply, which of the following statements, and I did say is incorrect, which would lead you to believe that there's only one. I thought that there was only one that was incorrect. Answer A is it was flown against high priority Iraqi targets at the start of Operation Desert Storm. Now, Bob took I guess he was concerned that it was not the start of the Operation Desert Storm, but I can read you right from the reference that I used, and it says. In the early morning of January 16th, 1991, the U.S. Air Force deployed 7 B-52G Stratofortresses crews from the 2nd Bomb Wing to Iraq in a single secret mission that would mark the beginning of Operation Desert Storm. And there was another reference that indicated it was at the start, and that was the words that I used. So I don't know whether that was specifically the beginning or not, and if we're maybe splitting it hairs. I'm not sure, but anyway, I thought that was a correct statement, to be honest. All right, then answer B. The next, and I think that I'm on good ground here. It was also known as Operation Senior Surprise, and that's definitely true. The Operation Secret Squirrel was the unofficial name of the mission. And it was because the term Operation Senior Surprise was very highly classified, and they couldn't even mention that. So to talk about the the mission, they had to use their own code word, which was Secret Squirrel. Which I thought was very interesting. Anyway, so answer B was correct. Let's see, it was flown by 7 B-52s from Barksdale, Louisiana. That's definitely true. Answer Delta was it was a 14,000-mile, 35-hour mission, the longest combat mission ever flown at that time. And I do stand corrected on that. And there were a couple of you that pointed out that there was a B-2 mission. After Bob mentioned that, I thought about it myself, that I remembered that it was I didn't know how long it was, but I know that the reference that I found again says, and I'll read it for you, it says that where is it? I'll have to find it, though. It says that it broke a world's record. Here, I've got it right here. Right here in front of me. It says, It says that they returned safely after a 35-hour, 24-minute, 14,000-mile nonstop mission, thereby setting a new world record for longest bombing mission and marking the first time a GPS-guided missile had been used in combat. So it was interesting, I thought. All right, well, we're not going to split hairs. If you had either I'll give you full credit if you just even participated. How's that? All right, let's go ahead and start a quick 73 round. And I think with that, let's see. Let's go to Cliff in the Mobile. Let me see if I can get you a bit better this time, there, Cliff. W5PIX Mobile. Go ahead. You're up for the 73 round, Cliff. W5OG.
Relay. Relay.
Go ahead, relay.
I'm not hearing the bottom of the net logger. KC2LXD is checked in there, Dale.
John, I do not. Oh, okay. It says KC2LJ. I must be behind. I'm using the live stream, and it's apparently way delayed. Anyway. Is it KC2 Lima Juliet Delta? I can't see it yet, but I hope that's it. Go ahead. You're up for the net. W5OG. Okay, fine. I believe it's Rodney in Columbia, South Carolina. Mighty fine, and thanks for joining us this morning. And good luck with your CDL course that you're taking, and I'm sure you'll enjoy your that once you get started. We have a lot of truck drivers that check in with us from time to time, so hopefully if you become a over-the-road trucker, you can join a good group here on our net for sure. 7-3 is to you. Let's move along. Let's see. Let me try Cliff again. W5PIX Mobile. If you're there, Cliff, go ahead. W5OG. I'm not hearing Cliff. Anybody hear?
W5PIX, you're up, Cliff. WA6LJS. Now, he must be loading again, Dale, because he was pretty strong here.
Okay, I'm really handicapped because I can't tell if people are talking or not, unfortunately. Even with the, if I don't get them on the SDR, then I'm unable to hear them. All right, let's go to Tom, K4YES. Tom, you're up for the 73 round, W5OG. K4YES, are you there, Tom? I heard him before, and I don't hear him now. All right, let's move along. Let's go to Lee, N5 Bravo Echo. Anything else you'd like to add there, Lee? You're up for the 73 round, W5OG.
W5OG, N5BE. Dale, all I got to say is, if I answer an Air Force or Navy question on here correctly, I'm having a good day. So, thanks for the question, and enjoyed it. And thanks for running the net remotely. You did a great job. We'll see you guys tomorrow. 73, everybody. W5OG, N5BE.
All right, finally. Yeah, thanks for joining us as always. All right, let's go to Brian, WB5DRI, 7-3 round, Brian, W5OG.
Okay, Dale, W5OG, and the net, WB5DRI. Well, good net, Dale, enjoyed it, as always, and everybody have a great day out there. 73s to all the flyers, and it was nice to have Jeff, KI4FSZ, and also Rod, KC2LXD in there with us this morning, and thank you for your service, guys. 73s to all the flyers. WF5OG, WB5DRI, back to net. Good day, everybody.
Okay, Brian, mighty fine. And, yeah, we had a couple of coasties with us that they were real warriors, I can tell you that, over at Da Nang with me. So they were right in there doing what we were doing, the combat rescue. All right, 7-3, Brian, have a good day. Let's go. Let's see. Let's go to Joe, W5ABI, 7-3 round, Joe, W5OG.
Yeah, W5OG and the flyer, W5ABI. Good net, good question. Thanks for running the net. And thank you, John, for running the And we'll try to get on in the AM. W5OG, W5ABI.
All right, Joe, 7-3 to you. All right, John, thank you for the help today. I certainly do appreciate it. WA6LJS, W5OG.
Okay, real good, Dale. Boy, the band's starting to go down. You're back down to about an S6 or so, but I'm still copying you on the SDRs. So 7-3's good net today, and I'll be over to the Echo Link for a few minutes after the net. W5OG, WA6LJS.
Okay, John, yeah, we'll see you on Echo Link. All right, Bob, K1BOB, you're up for the 73 round, Bob. And I do stand corrected. I guess that when I have a question like this, I need to clear it with the commander first before I come out with it. K1BOB, W5OG.
Not really. It was a good question, Dale. Very good question. I enjoyed that. I was there for, I wasn't there, but I was working at headquarters at Tactical Air Command, or ACC at the time, I think, and I was in on a lot of that stuff. So, no, very good question. And, yeah, the B-52s, they need a pretty passive environment. They would have had the heck shot out of them if they had gone in earlier in the war, because they're sitting targets and huge radar reflectors in no less than a loose formation there. They would have been knocked out of the sky. They had one of the biggest air defenses in the world at the time. I think over 16,000 surface-to-air missiles of all types, up to some of the newer stuff, plus some European. They had the Roland missile too. Not to mention the SA-2s, and that would have been very severe. I would have taken every B-52 out probably with that stuff. And anyway, I think it was a test of the cruise missiles there for the Bucks to launch. It was the first time they did that in a war scenario. So anyway, no, I enjoyed it. I know what it's like running remote. You're certainly hiding it. All the problems you go through running remote. The last time I did it was with 2 laptops. That's all I had in my daughter's basement. So well done. K4YDB. Thanks, Dale, and thank you, John, for doing the logger. Charlie, as usual, I get your questions on the YouTube. Makes a huge difference. I just can't, if I could stop the scroll, I could be able to refer to them when I talk. I got to write down certain things, and that's okay. So thanks, everybody. K4YDB. Back to W5OG. Thanks again, Dale.
Okay, Bob. Yeah, mighty fine. Good comments. And, you know, that's the idea is to get everybody more familiar with the topic, the subject at hand, and yeah, not necessarily whether you're incorrect or correct. In fact, I would prefer to have a question where everybody got it correct. At least they, you know, were reminded of some historical events from time to time, or something that we might pick up as new information about the what's going on in the world of aviation. All right, let's go to Charlie, K4YDB. Thanks for the live stream there, Charlie. You're up, W5OG.
W5OG, K4YDB. Well, good net today. You got a really good signal in here all day, so you got to leave your antenna where it's at. I don't have a problem with it. And Bob, if you want to stop the scroll, you can. You can just pause the whole thing and go back and read it, and then turn it back on again. But you just have to catch it back up again, because it'll knock the latency off just a little bit. But that's the best I can offer at this time. Anyway, good net today. 7-3s, everybody. Everybody have a great day. And we'll look for you tomorrow. It's K4YDB back to net.
All right, fine, Charlie, and I do appreciate the live stream there for sure. All right, let's go to Bill. W2WLD, 7-3 round, Bill, W5OG.
Great, Dale. Enjoyed it. Everyone have a great day. 73. W5OG, W2WLD.
Okay, Bill, 7-3 to you. Go to the other coast, W6WAY, Jim, out in Corona. You're up for the 73 round, Jim, W5OG.
Okay, I just wanted to mention K4YDB. I just came up to S9 on my receiver. I could hardly copy it before. Anyway, can you please
All right, Jim, mighty fine. Good, always good to have you join us there. All right, let's see. Ray, WB2JJO. Ray, you're up. 7-3 round, W5OG. fine, Ray, and yeah, good luck with your field day. And now I'm not going. My son is going to be visiting here with us this weekend, so we're going to be busy with the son and daughter-in-law here in Branson. So, but anyway, you have fun with field day, and that's a big event. So 7-3, and good luck with field day. All right, Bob checked out. Let's go to KI7 Zulu Alpha Delta in Parowan. You're up for the 73 round, W5OG.
Yeah, W5OG, KI7 Zulu Alpha Delta. Well, I have nothing more to add. There was a really fun-loving question. It's a good question. And I don't have anything further to add. Enjoyed that, and thank you, Dale, for running the net. I know it's a lot of work, but thank you very much, and I'll see 73s to the gang, and we'll talk tomorrow. W5OG, this is 287 Zulu Alpha Delta. I'm out.
All right, fine there. Let's see, it's... let me find you here. It's Bill. Yeah, all right, Bill. Mighty fine. Good to have you join us this morning, and come back whenever you can. And let's see, as we go by, we'll give hello again to Kristen Bowling Green there. Good morning to you. Glad you could join us just listening. All right, let's go to Belton again, KG5PTE. James, anything else? 7-3 round, W5OG.
Well, W5OG in the group, KG5PTE. Well, 7-3's Dale. Thanks for running the net today. And yeah, if you look at the band plan this year for a field day, they will let you use 15 meters. There's been a rumor going around they don't let you use the warp bands, anything between 10 and 20, but that's not true. 15 meters is on the list this year, so I'll probably be operating 10 and 15 myself. If what's his name in New Jersey's listening, JJO, I'll probably listen for him on 15 meters. So be a good band to operate. Anyway, that's all I got. I'll be on Echolink. And yeah, Dale, yesterday afternoon your Echolink was offline. I don't know what you did to fix it, but we couldn't get on the round table yesterday, just to let you know. Back to net, KG5PT.
Well, I think did he turn it to John? I lost him there.
Yeah, he turned it.
Okay, thank you, Charlie. All right, yeah, we'll see you over on Echolink there, James, here just shortly. All right, let's see. Next would be Kilo India 4, Foxtrot Sierra Zulu. Jeff, you're up for the 72 round if you're still there. W5OG.
Yeah, we're still here. My internet went out. Okay, thank you very much. Try to get in more regular, and we'll check out your website, KI4FSE. Good afternoon.
Yeah, fine, Jeff. Glad to have you join us. Let's see. Say hello again to Rod, KL1Y. Have a good day there, Rod. Let's go to Willie, KJ5BWB, 7-3 round, Willie, W5OG.
W5OG in the group, KJ5BWB. Yeah, that was a good question. I came in late, but I got to pick a lot of that up, so that's pretty interesting. But yeah, Dale, if you're floating around your radio around field day there, just I'll make sure I text you whatever frequency I'm on. Maybe grab a key, come have some fun with us. I'm going to be doing CW from 1 p.m. Saturday to 1 p.m. Sunday, so we'll see how it goes. Yep. Also, I'll be advertising it somewhere. I'm not sure what frequencies we'll be on, if any of y'all want to come find James and myself. So 7-3s, everyone. KJ5BWB, back to net control.
They turned it down.
Okay, thank you, Charlie. I lost him. I struggled with both the guys from Belton there. They were not coming in good on the Utah SDR, and I didn't have Belton pulled up like I should have, because when you can hear them, they come in good on that SDR out there in Georgia. All right, let's see. Next would be Jack, KM4CEX. I know I'll hear you, Jack. 7-3 round, W5OG. No, Jack, actually, we're just en route, I suppose you'd say. We've stopped here at Branson for a week or so. Branson, Missouri, and we're here enjoying the everything that has to do with Branson. We also have some friends here, and our son's coming up to spend the weekend with us there. So anyway, that's the story, but we'll be leaving probably next Wednesday to go up to Kansas City, and then on up to South Dakota there, to Rapid City. So we're just en route, just temporarily here. Anyway, 7-3, Jack. We'll perhaps see you over on Echo Link there. Let's see, KC2LXD, I think it is, Lima X-Ray Delta. You're up for the 73 round if you're still with us, W5OG. KC2LXD, Rodney, are you still there, W5OG? Well, I don't hear him, and we need to get out of here. They got the folks from the next net, which is the California, Hawaii, Alaska net that comes in. A couple kilohertz up here in a few minutes. So anyway, thank you for participating. Thanks for everybody that played along with the the question, such as it was this morning. And I appreciate being able to operate and at least fill in as your net controller, even though I am TDY, as it were. 7-3, everybody have a great day. We'll see you over on Echo Link. We will adjourn over there for a few minutes just to see what else we can have a nice clear QSO over on the internet there. So everybody have a great day, and we'll close the Air Force's Flyers Club net for this Thursday morning. Return the frequency to normal amateur use. Thanks a lot, everybody. W5OG now clear. KB7LAK, was that you, Justin? W5OG? Oh, okay, yeah. All right, Jack, mighty fine. See you over on Echo Link, W5OG.